Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the match, dude. We have myself, Winsy, casting alongside SS Boatname. Boatname, how you feeling tonight, buddy?
I'm pretty excited. We got two 4-on-3 teams, Nightshade versus Catalyst. Honestly, probably my most anticipated, most excited for match of the normal season, I'd say. Just because these two teams, they got some, like, not bad blood, but a little bit of, like, competitiveness, a little bit of rivalry. Gotta show who's best.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's bragging rights more than anything else riding on this match, I would say. Both teams absolutely formidable through and through. Tank line, DPS, support, all of them definitely strong. Definitely have room to shine for sure. Yeah, I'm excited. I am extremely excited for tonight's match.
Yeah, so let's hop into the fixtures, why don't we? Get to check out what's happening this week besides Nightshade versus Catalyst, of course. So just starting off, obviously Nightshade Catalyst, pretty excited about this. Probably, honestly, not to overhype it, but maybe the best match of the week. Already kicking it off for the first match of the week. It's nice. Ascent versus Havoc. Ascent might get to show that they're better than middle of the pack. Right now, I'm pretty sure that they have a 0 map differential where they've won the same amount of maps that they've lost, which is like as middle of the pack you can get. Like as not average, but like I don't know. You win some, you lose some. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Smack dab right in the middle. You're right. Following that up, you've got 4-1-3. You got Riot batted Overwatch, right? You've got a few different matches coming up this week, but let's focus on tonight. So if we take a quick look at the standings here, of course you have Havoc up at the top, followed very closely by WVU Mountaineers, and then we have the two teams tonight, and that's why there is so much anticipation on this game, ladies and gentlemen. Is that we have the number 3 and number 4 seed team. Going up against each other, battle for 4-1-3 supremacy. But over and above that, who's gonna push who to the limit here?
Yeah. I mean, just looking at map differential, which is, I mean, it's a pretty good way of checking it out. Catalyst is positive 6 versus Nightshade's positive 2, which I mean, 4 maps is insanity. With the same 3-1 record, having 4 more map wins, it's like you're not just losing. When you're losing, you're not losing that badly, and when you're winning, you're really winning. You know, it's like it's showing that they're not as bad as or as good or whatever as their actual map as their win-loss shows.
Absolutely, I couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. Yeah, the map differential. It plays a big part because honestly, even on paper tonight, vote if Nightshade was able to somehow pull out a 3-0 on this, their map differential would still be below that of Catalyst, regardless of a win-loss record. So
Yeah.
as you said, the map differential is big.
Yeah, I mean 3-0 not being enough. It's like that. I mean, what else can you even use to show it? But besides that, I mean, we see where everyone's standing, but why don't we look at the Rogue Energy Power Rankings?
And taking a quick look at our Rogue Energy Power Rankings, we can see that both teams tonight, your Catalyst and Nightshade, both up in that A tier. So a lot of support from the community here as a whole, but even more so, just adding to this fuel of this fire of this rivalry between these two teams within 4-1-3.
Yeah, I mean, the battle for the top of A tier is it's always something that you want to see. Battles within tiers, battles between tiers, they're always exciting, but when the teams are right next to each other at the top of A tier, they get to show if they're actually just better than the other one. And that's why I want to see this match so badly. Like showing that Catalyst is just if they 3-0 Nightshade, show they're just that much better. They don't even belong in the same tier kind of good. That'd be exciting.
Absolutely, absolutely. So ultimately, at the end of the day, predictions, my friend. Who do you got for tonight?
Personally, although earlier in the season I would have gone with Nightshade, tonight I'm going with Catalyst. They got some new pickups, they got some powerful players, and they've been showing up.
Interesting that you say that. I wish it was earlier so you and I could be on the same page, but I gotta go with Nightshade tonight. I've just got a really good feeling about this team as a whole. They've got a rock solid front line. They have got some ridiculous DPS constantly showing up throughout this tournament thus far, and the support line to enable this. They arguably have one of the strongest right now in the tournament. Feel free to try to change my mind.
I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe. We'll see. Time will show that Catalyst is, just better as a team. I mean, support line can't carry everything. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, Catalyst is gonna be better, but we have player interviews for them to tell us what they think, so we can have some better opinions of how they feel. If Nightshade shook her, if Catalyst is just so confident going in, that's an easy 3-0. So we have he's false.
Absolutely. Let's see if I can get He's False in here for his pre-match there. He's False, how are you tonight, my friend?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Okay. Big match tonight. We've been hyping up the rivalry here. So, honest question. In your opinion, my friend, what do you think your team did differently to prep tonight for this opponent?
In all honesty, the last few scrims that we've had are quite interesting. We've tried changing up a few of our comps, a few of our strategies, and we hope that tonight we show that we're meant to be one of the best teams, and hopefully we prevail.
I like it. One more question before you go. What can we expect to see out of Nightshade tonight? Letting us on the inside track of any strats or what?
I think you guys will see for yourself what we have to offer. I think we're pretty pogged. We're gonna see a lot of rolling from us.
I love it. I love it.
A lot of MTDs from Suspect and
I love it.
From my friend Autumn.
I love it. Alrighty, buddy. Best of luck to you. We're gonna toss you back with your team there.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Alrighty, that was He's False from 413 Nightshade. Talking a big game right now, Bode. He's confident. I love it. It's my pick. I love it. I love the confidence.
I mean, hearing that they're doing some experimental things when they're not in match, I mean, they might be able to whip it out, but it also might be, a waste of their time. They've started to work on it, but they haven't actually perfected it, so they're not even gonna be able to take it out. And it's, they're just, spending their time practicing things that they're not even gonna do. So I still have confidence in Catalyst, but just to reaffirm, we have Wizard Beast coming in for our next interview. See if we can get him in here. Hello. What is going on, Wizard Beast?
Hey, doing good. Just getting ready for the big game. How are you guys doing?
Pretty well. I mean, you're getting ready when you're, 5 minutes away from the game starting, so... I would hope you were ready, but how did you get ready before now? How have you actually, looked at Nightshade scouting? Anything comp-wise? What's happening?
Don't want to reveal too much. Show it during the big game. But we've definitely been watching Nightshade, how they've been playing in their different comps, and set up a couple surprises for them.
Okay, surprises. A little tricky, especially if you're coming from a DPS player. I've seen you on Reaper. I've seen you, I think on May. I don't even remember. It's been a while since I've cast the Catalyst game, it feels like. But, do do you like flanking? Are you going to flank? Just a general question. Are you team centered or are you a solo carry?
I like playing with team, sticking with them. I know it's not going to be just me carrying the team, and like our team all together, I feel like is one of the better teams playing as 6 coordinated people going in, having clear comms and everything, just getting those team wipes.
Man, I wish I could have ranked DPS like that. That don't want to just solo carry. That don't just want to go and die on a flank, but instead just want to play with the team. Well, that's all the questions I've got for you. So I'm gonna send you back with your team. You finish prepping, powdering your nose, whatever, because we're about to get into our next map very soon.
Sounds good. The one thing I will say is they just have to beware the shiz and whiz.
Wow, the shiz and whiz. Oh my, for Shizzy and Wizard Beast. That's pretty creative. All right, I'm sending you back to your team. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well,
Shiz and whiz. Are you kidding me?
I love that.
How
so
could you
much.
not trust Catalyst now? How can you not believe in them?
I still, as much as I love a good rhyme, a rhyme isn't gonna help when all of them are on their back after a suspect shatter. That's all I can say. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're not gonna get too heated before this, before we start popping off here. But we've got the pre-match interviews done. Everybody's gotten to take a look at the Rogue Energy power ranking standings are. I don't know about you, Bo, but I'm getting antsy. I'm ready to. I'm getting close. I'm getting ready to get into this match.
Well, before we can get into that match, we have to take a break. So why don't we do that right now so we don't have to have the viewers waiting for too much longer. So let's take a short 3-minute intermission, and we're coming back with the match. Map 1 on Busan, by the way. See you very soon.
Oh, we're getting there, Bo. Busan, first map, King of the Hill, starting it out strong. I love it. What do you think we're gonna see? What do you think we're gonna see on Busan from these teams?
Calm down a little. I mean, we have to see the map. Oh, okay. Sanctuary. That's a real roll of the dice because any one team can run anything really. They could have Ball Sigma or Ball Diva. They could have a casual Rhine Diva, Rhine Zarya, or they could even just run a nice double bubble. Because this map is, I mean, it has everything. It has closed areas, it has open areas, it has long sight lines, it has a point that you have to brawl on with some nice cover on it. So I mean, whatever these teams have been practicing, they're gonna roll out on it, and they're just gonna take it all the way to the finish.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, my friend. That anybody could run just about anything on a map like Sanctuary and get value based on all of those things that you just listed. So it looks like, and this is what we're going to see these teams come out at. Looks like we're going to see Nightshade on a little Sig hog action with a interesting DPS lineup. Not a whole lot of support for that DPS, but a lot of pick potential for sure. And then we're going to see more of a classic brawl coming out from the side of Catalyst there.
Okay, I was confused. The Pharah had Lucio back to heal her, but that Lucio was just a speed him out spawn. But now she gets to just fire down on the brawl comp while the team takes some nice angles.
Absolutely. The Prism Pharah has already got one. This damage boost is absolutely lethal. Points counting down 5 seconds before it unlocks. Prism's already killed 2 people before the fight has even unlocked. Somebody needs to do something about this Pharah immediately, because if he's able to get away with this, all match is going to be quick. Just as I say that, B98 is able to take down Ink Splash, shutting down a lot of Prism's value right out of the gate. Definitely going to have to play a little bit more defensively, but point capture does go to the side of Nightshade here in early fight with those picks from Prism. Fight's still going on here though. Twin looking for an off-angle hook, isn't able to find anything, I should say. Me98 and Rad are deep here. Hopefully the rest of the team will continue to be able to help that. Just as I say that, Hawkshot takes down Red Barrel, but Twin takes down Me98. Shizzy's able to get rid of Cuddles, Immort. A lot of the sustain gone already, but Shizzy able to take down Sight, Prism there to take down Fan, Shizzy there to take down Cuddles. Fights are going back and forth. These picks are all over the place. Twin takes down Hawkshot, Wizard takes down Prism. Somebody has to do something more than these trades. Me98 stack, Shizzy takes down H-Bots, and it looks like this fight is slowly but surely going the way of Catalyst. Twin's gonna try to stall this out, but he isn't able to. Shizzy killed like 4.
Yeah, Shizzy, especially with the dragons, just to seal it off at the end, he was popping off. And also, I just want to point out, Me98 just kind of walked forward onto all of Nightshade's backline. And it took a while though. Almost 40%, 39% for Nightshade. That's pretty respectable, especially when you're coming in with a lot of ults almost built up.
Absolutely. Just as we say that, Scythe decides to initiate with his bomb. A lot of damage out of the gate. Twin's there to take down Rad. Prism there to take down Wizard. Shizzy takes down Prism, but 2 have already fallen for the side of Catalyst. Ink Splash is there to pick up Prism, and Scythe takes down Me98. Stands Immort's down. This Pharah damage boost is just so oppressive when there's not a Kree to shoot her in the face.
Yeah, I feel like Prism is taking some very creative areas where this enclosed little bongo drum on the side, he's just able to hide. And just the Kree, he'd love to hit some headshots, love to just dink her down. But it's impossible when there's walls and pillars in his way. So Prism's just able to take out that path.
Absolutely. Me98 there to take down Scythe, but the Immort coming in clutch from Cuddles to keep Scythe alive. Big B from Rad. Stand invest window as well. Wizard Beast takes down Cuddles. That's a lot of sustain gone from the side of Nightshade, but Prism is there to take down Fan. Both teams are down to bat. Me98 charges, but unfortunately doesn't find anything. Twin's there to take down Shizzy, but Wizard Beast takes down Scythe. We're trading back and forth here. Still pretty even. Me98 takes down Red Barrel. That's a huge pick. We have a grab from the side of Hawkshot, but he's not going to opt to use it by the looks of things. We have Mercy just standing on top of the point, completely uncontested. Prism takes down Wizard Beast. His only counter. Prism has another barrage. Huge grab coming up from Hawkshot. Definitely invested. Me98 takes down Prism. That's big. Twin. This whole hog is just huge with that damage. It just shreds through Me98. Ink Splash is there to pick Prism back up, and Scythe takes down Hawkshot. This is big. I don't know if I don't know if Catalyst is going to be able to pull this off. Shizzy with a Hail Mary Dragon trying to do something. Wizard Beast does take down Prism, but 2 more fall from the side of Catalyst. Scythe takes down 2. Scythe throws in another bomb just to be 100% sure here. And Twin takes down Wizard Beast, and they're back to contest. Me98, a little late on the pin, and Hawkshot gets boot back by Scythe's Coach Gun. First round is going to Nightshade.
That end fight had Twid doing Ring Around the Rosie around that middle bongo, while Inksplash just kind of sat on it. And Prism, I thought he died. Honestly, I could have sworn he had died. He might have gotten rezzed. I didn't see it though. But he just lived, and he just kept shooting. And what are you going to do when he's on the bongo, and you don't have anything to go up on the bongo? He's just raining down. He gets the barrage. He gets solo grabbed, but at that point, all of Nightshade's back. It's just a couple of tanks and a Lucio. That's not enough to actually contest point and stay on it. And it's overtime. And then Nightshade's just winning. It's insane. It felt like so many lost fights for Nightshade that just got turned over time because they just walked back from spawn.
The back and forth is absolutely chaotic so far tonight. And it looks like both teams are going to opt to roll out on a brawl. B98 up really far. Immort already coming out for both teams. B98 does get the best of Red Barrel though. That's a huge pick. We're just going to slowly push in on the side of Catalyst. Shizzy takes down Prism one by one. They're just going to clean this up. Stands there to take down Scythe on the off angle, and first fight, Shizzy takes down Inksplash just for good measure. The May is on the front line, holding it down, and first capture is going to go to the side of Catalyst there.
Yeah, it felt like Red Barrel, I don't even know if he got too aggressive. He had his team with him, but he got frozen. And when you get frozen on Reinhardt, you can't shield, you can't do anything, you just die. Like, even through Immortality Field, it's not enough.
Absolutely. Nightshade just flipped. As we're talking about Red Barrel, Nightshade just flipped, and Cuddles killed Me98. Twin gets the kill. Nobody contested point the whole time that Nightshade was capping, and Nightshade just won this fight. With no ults used, by the way. Rad takes down Cuddles just for his own confidence as a player, but the point was flipped, and everybody died on Catalyst.
Yeah, it felt like Catalyst didn't scout it. I don't think Catalyst scouted it. They were expecting the high ground rollout, and then Nightshade just walked to point. It didn't matter, and Catalyst just wasn't there. So they got a free point capture, but instantly Scythe is going down because his team's not with him.
Big freeze coming in though when you don't run a diva. That's what happens. B98's frozen, but nobody's there. Red Barrel with a gigantic shatter onto the tank line. B98 falls. The Wizard Beast is there to take down Twid as he was mech by that high noon. There's a lot of back and forth right now. Big wall to block off that beat, but the freeze was infested by Shizzy. Beat as well. Point does flip over to Catalyst here. Did they over-ult? Maybe. Does it really matter? No, because they got the point and they're going into this next fight with both tank ults. Now, Hawk and Me98 are going to have to go big.
Yeah, you could call that overall thing, but honestly, I felt like those secured it. It just was some expensive ults, but they still have grab, and unless Twid is able to eat it and just absolutely show dominance, this grab should be able to win it.
Looks like Nightshade is going to opt for the long flank again onto the far side here. A little bit of back and forth here. Nothing crazy so far. Big grab gets everybody but Scythe. Scythe on this off angle with this high noon. Is he going to be able to do anything with it? No, huge shatter from B98. Everybody's on the ground. Wizard Beast takes down Red Barrel. Big Bob Twin kills Rad. Hawkshot falls as well. Fan takes down Scythe, but Prism's there to take down Shizzy. This fight's going from this after Gigantic. B98's there. Oh my god, B98 takes down Twid after a gigantic grab. Or a gigantic slam, I should say. There's not enough follow-up, and the flip goes to the side of Nightshade. We're still ulting into this. Prism invests freeze. Gets Stan. B98's taken out as well. I thought the fight was over, but apparently we're rolling right into the next one. But it doesn't look like Catalyst is going to opt to back up a little bit. They have a few ults coming online. Nightshade doesn't have anything really going into this next fight.
Yeah, you could call. I mean, you keep calling out these ults. Honestly, Nightshade just knows they're coming back with spawns. Catalyst isn't as fast with the spawns. B98's shatter gets blocked by his own May wall from Shizzy.
Twin eats a blizzard. Have a huge eat from Twin there. absolutely clutching it out. Wizard Beast take down Red Barrel. Red takes down Ink Splash. The heat might not have been enough with. Your team's falling over one by one here, buddy. But they do get it up to 98. V98 takes down Prism. Twin gets DMAxed. Jump off the end. Scythe takes down Wizard Beast just for good measure. Hopefully his team comes and saves him because he's slowly being shot. Big wall. Oh, this is actually a massive wall. Scythe gets taken out here. Big lamp. Oh, Red Barrel decides to pin back in. Unfortunately, feeds his brains out with that pin to B98. And it looks like this is going to be one fight territory coming into this next fight. And Catalyst is up on ults.
Yeah, Catalyst, very well played. They just knew that Nightshade was still down a little bit and wasn't really ready. And as soon as they took advantage of that, they were able to just win the fight with very little ult on this one.
And with a big window, Red Barrel decides to shatter B98 shield. Big immort coming up, big grab. Scythe is there to take down Shizzy. Both teams are already down their immortality. Rad beats here. Big bomb coming up as well. Wizard Beast gets 3 with high noon. Oh my god! This man is putting the team on his back. He kills Scythe. He killed Red Barrel. Rad, you naughty boy, you took away his 6K.
Rad emoting with his Lucio owl emote, but I mean, when you take a 6K from your teammate, it's almost like you're disrespecting him more than the other team. That 3K from Wizard Beast with the high noon though, it was looking like Nightshade was coming up the winner. Ink Splash was what 95 to beat, and she just couldn't get it off.
Crazy
Because
close to these ults. The back and my heart can't handle this back and forth. This is insane. The hype behind this match, how close this is, the back and forth. Every fight, people are trading until one person just decides to pop off like Wizard and kill 5 and secure the map for his team. We're going downtown. We've got Double Bubble versus Brawl. We've got Prism on the Echo. We're gonna see what happens. It looks like Nightshade is going to be the one to be able to initiate here. Red Barrel already into the backline, absolutely just eviscerating. Doesn't actually clean anything up. Red Barrel's falling very low here. 1 HP in a dream, peeling back to his mercy. Twin's already got Hawkshot out of mech, by the way. So this is big. If Nightshade's able to capitalize on this properly. Immortality's already come out. Prism burns that as Echo. Absolute fun character. B98 shows main tank dominance, takes down Red Barrel. Cuddles is there to take down Hawkshot. Twin takes down Rad. That's huge picks from the side of Nightshade. They just got to play this right and clean this up here. Got to play relatively fast before Swan can come back. B98 shield is going down slowly but surely. Huge purple, by the way. Scythe there to take down Wizard Beast. Prism takes down Fan and Shizzy and Me98. He sees Wizard Beast 4K, raises you a 3K with an early pick of his own. This is insane.
Yeah, Catalyst kind of got stuck. They were on their own stairs. They weren't able to push out on the point, and they couldn't push into Twin. He just had, like, full energy the entire fight. What are you going to do? You're going to walk into a full charge Zarya, take a bunch of damage, die to her as she just gets pocketed by Ana? No shot. You're just going to stand still and die to the DPS instead.
Ink Splash was up a little bit too far there on Mercy. It does pay for it with her life, but everybody else is there to make sure that it's okay that she died there because everybody else on Catalyst is dead. It was a strategic feed from Ink Splash to bait in the entirety of Catalyst to die to her team. I love it.
Yeah, Cuddles, honestly, biggest antis of the entire round map that we've seen so far. They're just carrying the fights because you hit 2-3 members and suddenly those people are just dead because they don't get any heals.
Huge. Cuddles is anti-ing everybody. Big grab, by the way, already. Twin takes down Shizzy, but everybody else is falling. Me98 takes down Prism. Those are 2 really big damage dealers for Nightshade down, but Twin does get rezzed out here. Cuddles takes down Rad. Huge picks. But if we look at the ult economy, Catalyst is the sleeper here. They're coming up on 4. Hopefully they make something work with this. Red Barrel's got his ult. Ink has hers. Scythe, 75% on this pulse. Everybody else is far enough away that they might not get at this fight. Catalyst has got to make this count. We're getting into one fight territory. The Rapid Coast Ink initiates here with the Valve. Big Red Barrel goes primal rage here. Doesn't quite get the boot before Wizard takes down Cuddles. Huge shutter by B98. Big pin on the Twin. Twin gets taken out. Prism takes down Shizzy. The back and forth here is crazy. Ink Splash raises Cuddles for free. Big sleep as well onto Me98. Cuddles is in a dangerous spot beside this Reinhardt, but she doesn't care. Catalyst flips the point here. Hawkshot takes down Scythe, but Red Barrel is there to take down Fan. Red Barrel also takes down Hawkshot, absolutely popping off on this main tech. We get the copy. Shizzy, Dragon from downtown, takes down Cuddles. Red Barrel here to take down Wizard Beast. Absolutely cleaning house for his team. Big shatter by Prism gets Shizzy, I think. Red Barrel takes on Me98. Shizzy falls as well, the twin. Are they going to be able to touch? No. First round, first map, my pick, Nightshade. Feel Bo.
Honestly, I feel like Nightshade played, especially downtown there, expertly, where Hawkshaw was on Diva, ended up swapping as soon as they saw the double bubble and lost that first fight. But he didn't even get ult. He could not charge a grab because every single fight before the last fight, he just couldn't get any energy. He couldn't play the game. And Zarya, when you can't actually charge up and shoot things, you don't do anything. You don't charge any ult. He was less than 40 on ult like the entire round until final fight where he got to like 80. That's not an ult. That's nothing. Close
Absolutely.
doesn't matter there.
Absolutely. 5K there from excuse me. 5K from Wizard Beast on the McCree. Absolutely gigantic. 4 HP after that Diva bomb, by the way. As far as that survival goes, that little buff to make McCree just a little bit thicker definitely comes in clutch for Wizard Beast there. First map going to Nightshade. Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump into a 3-minute intermission. Cast your votes in the chat. Who do you got? Wager your channel points. Figure all that stuff out. We've got big money in the channel points on tonight's match. We will be right back after this short intermission. Both absolutely huge round there from Catalyst, from Nightshade. Nightshade takes it, but again, I gotta talk about Wizard there on that point. I mean, after that fight, Carrie, I'm sure that his back's gotta hurt. You know, it takes a lot out of somebody to be able to put the team on his back in something like that. Now, I mean, if I had to guess, it would either be the carry or it would be a cheap gaming chair, right? And there's no point in having something like that, right? So he'd be carrying in comfort if he was sitting in a secret lab gaming chair. Okay, unrivaled comfort, high quality gaming chairs for all shapes and sizes of gamers, regardless of how hard you're carrying. Okay, head on over to 413e.com/secret lab to pick one up for you today. Boat, they have got the sickest diva chair, and I know that you would rock that with confidence, my friend.
I mean, I'll be honest. Before I ever got a chair, I was looking at some nice branded ones from a Secret Labs, completely coincidentally. But that just shows they're pretty good. They got a name, and I won't lie, the Diva chair was kind of sticking out.
Absolutely, absolute sick chair. The art quality as well, I will say just quickly on the chairs, is great. But yeah, 413e.com/secret lab. Get your chair today. We're going into map 2. We're going into Kings Row. Boat, what do you think? Are we gonna see Brawl v Brawl? We're gonna just see who's the stronger Reinhardt or what here?
I mean, what we saw on Mecha Base, Catalyst won out with the same tank lineup. Right now, I think they're trolling. I don't think they're running Bastion, Hog, Brig. Yeah, there they go. Get off the Bastion, please. No, get off the Bastion. Come on. He's rolling out with it. What? Okay. Catalyst has an interesting strategy to break.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay, this is what he talks about tricks.
This is real. Oh wow, the Bastion on Kings Row is, ladies and gentlemen, the Bastion on Kings Row is real.
Wizard's talked about tricks, and this is a very big trick with just being able to break suspect shields. He's caught out. He has to kind of get to cover, but
they pin there. They have to use him more early. Sino's there to take down Ace Splash. This is working. The shield break is working. This is insane. The shield break is working.
I mean,
the Bastion's huge. A Reinhardt can't push into this. It's just complete oppression. I mean, big window here coming in, but Bastion's able to pass. Hawkshot's there to take down Suspect. Autumn does take down Wizard Beast. That's big. But Red's there to clean up Autumn. Hawkshot's there to clean up Sadfire. This is still going the side of Catalyst. They come out on that. You were skeptical of the Bastion from your team, and it worked.
I mean, okay, when you see a Bastion, Hog, Brig in spawn room, you're gonna say it's a troll, okay? You can't
hey
blame
man,
me for that.
Overwatch 2021 Boat, anything's possible. Either way, big plays coming out from Catalyst there. Fan unfortunately devoted to cart duty. Ults online. Catalyst, big time ult advantage here going into this next fight. They may be able to, if Nightshade isn't careful, Catalyst is going to roll this street space. Huge freeze coming out. Autumn takes down Rad before the freeze even registers. Autumn takes down 2. Big play. Sadfire there to take down Me98. And just as I say that with the ult advantage, Nightshade walks in with 1 and takes this. Absolutely huge. Autumn has the high ground as well in his home backline, which is massive pressure onto the tank line of Catalyst.
Yeah, I mean, that high ground positioning from Autumn, being able to just shoot down, rain down fire, and can't really get contested until actually Catalyst moves up and is able to look at him. Otherwise, they're just stuck fighting from the front line.
Big shatters coming out for both teams, unfortunately finding nothing. Autumn's there to take down Sino. Both windows being invested. Well, Hawkshot's there to take down Autumn. We have trades going back and forth. Suspect is caught out and pinned into the back line by B98. Slowly but surely showing who the better Reinhardt is. Oh, big bomb coming out, by the way, from Twin. Twin bombs deep, gives his team a chance to be able to stabilize. Not sure how I feel about that one personally. Bit early of an investment, but does keep them off a cart. There is definitely going to be at least another fight here in the street space. Catalyst is up here holding this space. Big Noon, Big Beat. Both beats coming out for both teams. Big freeze coming out for Wizard Beast here. the whole team's frozen in this. Wizard takes down Ink Splash. These are absolutely massive picks from both teams. This is pure chaos. Another window. Big chatter. Oh, Suspects there to take down Rad with the window. Autumn's there to take down Me98. Looks like it's going the side of Nightshade. Yeah, Hawkshot takes down He's Fault, but Nightshade is there to just clean up the rest. The chaos mode. It's it's a lot to keep up with. Teams are just throwing ults left, right, and center here.
Yeah, you're pointing out another window. I want to point out another block shatter, and I don't think any shatters have gotten anything yet. Let's see if Suspect can break the chain of hitting absolute air with the shatters. But Hawkshot walking in with grab. I don't think that Twid knows that he has grab. Honestly, I think that Twid's gonna be a little late on the DM.
It's gonna be a lucky eat regardless, depending on how good Twid's ult tracking is here. But hopefully you're right. Hopefully Suspect is able to get something with his shatter. The shield's already broken. You're right, he didn't know. Suspect's caught in that. Suspect gets his shatter canceled by Sino. Sino kills 2, Sino kills 3. The trend is continuing. Sino kills 4. Sino kills 5. He is the McCree on the case. Wizard Beast, move over. Sino's taking your spot on your own team. I want to see predictions in the chat. Is someone going to land a shatter on King's Row? I'm saying no.
I mean, you can't really call it MTD if no one's hitting shatters. But just being able to walk that high ground and being able to back up again, just trying to dodge the high noon, able to. Now Catalyst might be able to walk back, take court cover, and take the fight where they want it.
Absolutely, big bomb coming in from Twid. Big block, but Sino does get taken out by that bomb by Twid. That's huge. So a lot of the damage gone. Sapphire does invest this window. They got to get past this wall to be able to use it though, but it's enough to scare him away. Looks like Catalyst is going to opt to regroup. Thankfully, Twid is on the high ground there to take down Fan. Big stagger from Twid there. Definitely prolonging this. They need to shred this time bank. Catalyst pushed in here with over 3 minutes on the time bank, 3.5 if not 4, and they're already down to 2.5 minutes here. Now Catalyst does have the ult advantage here, but we're really close to a few on the side of Nightshade. This is gonna get scrappy. Big shatter. Twin gets shattered. Me98 hit it. Oh my god, Twin hit Hawkshot's grab! Sub kills 3. They're all frozen, but it doesn't matter. Wait, it might. Rad killed Suspect and Autumn falls as well. Rad kills 2 through the window. Apparently it did matter. I spoke too soon. Twid with a gigantic eat, but Rad is just dragging through Fan's window. Half of Nightshade falls to a Lucio. That's gotta hurt the pride a little bit. Going into this next fight, Suspect has this shatter. Autumn has this new. We're gonna initiate with the new. Suspect hits 4!
Yeah, these shatters are finally actually connecting. It's insane. They're actually being able to just engage off of it rather than whiff it, say, oh, their Ryan's hard shielding, and do nothing. Minute 30 left for Catalyst, though.
Yeah, we're in 2-fight territory here, and Catalyst has no. Oh, this is big. Catalyst has no ults currently online. They need to build something fast to make this happen. If Nightshade rotates their ults correctly, Catalyst will not cap third. Twin invest bomb early. Bombs over the top, gets 2. Twin with a massive bomb. That's huge. B98 falls as well. Autumn gets taken out. Or sorry, Autumn takes out Rad rather. Fan escaping with a sliver of health, able to get back. Going into this next fight, we have freeze and we have window. We're in 60-second territory. If we use both, we gotta make sure that Suspect gets a shatter, that Autumn gets this noon. But if we rotate this properly, they're gonna be good. Freeze gets canceled. He's False gets his freeze canceled. Oh my god, He's False takes down Sino though, so it doesn't really matter, even though it kind of does. The windows are invested. Autumn takes down Hawkshot there. Big picks coming out for the side of Nightshade. Able to stabilize after He's False does get his ult canceled. Dan does have the window online here. Hawkshot 80 on grab, Me98 70 on shatter. We got 20 seconds, Bo.
I mean, Catalyst has to take a little bit slow. They don't have a May. He's falls on May. He's getting fat walls on Me98 basically every fight. And then they just lose from there because everything gets invested in the Reinhardt. Again, walled off, no more shield. He's already 1 HP, dies to Shatter.
Red is there to be able to contest Hawkshaw with a big grab. Unfortunately, nobody's alive to be able to follow up properly. Squid takes down Fan. 1 by 1. Catalyst is falling over. Suspect kills 2 with that fire strike. Huge Shatter, just for good measure. Pins me 98. Says, King's Row is my map. Come and take it from me. Catalyst unable to take it from Nightshade. Nightshade holds him on third. Rotate alts perfectly. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, third point, to be fair, it's not the easiest thing to... I mean, that little corner is just... it feels so rough because you lose one fight there and suddenly you have to walk through this entire stretch where you're just getting poked out, and Nightshade was just able to charge ults off of that. Catalyst struggled to walk out. Me98 just kept getting walled off and they couldn't push through. They couldn't get past that corner, so they couldn't win third.
Absolutely. Kings Row, honestly, at the end of the day, Boat, it's a comfort pick for a lot of teams. So it could realistically go either way. We're gonna have to hope. We're gonna have to hope that Catalyst locks this down on defense, because I know that Nightshade is very, very comfortable on this map. And with how they were able to just rotate ults there, if they do the same kind of thing on offense, Catalyst is in trouble.
Yeah, talking about comfort on Kings Row, it kind of shoots my mind to attack. Because if you're able to just snowball the attack, you win. You straight up take the entire map with 4 minutes left on clock. It's insane. But on defense, if you can get 1 or 2 strongholds on first, you're set. You might be able to just hold them long enough that they don't go very far. But it comes down to comfort. And honestly, right now it's looking like Nightshade's more comfortable.
Absolutely. Nightshade does opt for the May. Wizard Beast is on this Reaper. A lot of damage, but the walls that Beastwalls is able to get off is going to be huge value. Big trades coming out here. Immort's used early. Wizard Beast does take that out of Sapphire. Twin takes down Fans. Twin takes down Me98. Wizard Beast falls as well. It's just so much damage. Hawkshaw's in the middle of everybody. Autumn falls as well. Or Autumn takes down Hawkshaw, my apologies. Twin takes down Fan. He's falls takes down Red. Sapphire takes down Sino, and just like that, Nightshade, as you said, Bo, is able to just snowball onto this point, and let's see if they can keep this momentum going.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not liking Catalyst with the Kree Reaper. They don't have the May wall that Nightshade does, so Nightshade was just able to sit on point. And Catalyst backed into Hotel and had no real way of pushing back out. So they just got walled up, had to touch 1 by 1. It's like in every fighting movie, like we've said before.
Absolutely. They're putting themselves at a huge disadvantage with no Diva and with no Maeve. Just as I say that, Sino is able to D-Max Twin. That's big. Autumn's there to take a lot of free space for his team, rolling up to this first corner on Streets. Catalyst has to wait. Catalyst has got to regain their bearings and then push in. Here we go. Both Ryan's getting close to this Shatter. Suspect is going to have his first. Big fire strike through the window. We are able to take that immortality. Me98 kiting this damage properly. Both good. Let's see who shatters first. Me98, gigantic shatter takes down Suspect. Sino kills 2. Fan takes down Ink Splash. Me98 blind shatter around the corner. Confident that Suspect is not going to hard shield that, and puts half the team on their back for for Sino to kill, and Twid getting a bit of a nasty stagger. Unlucky. Can't jump off the map on King's Row, and when you're that small, they're gonna slap you around.
Yeah, I mean, bullying of baby divas is going on for, it's what, 5th anniversary of Overwatch? It's been a long time, but it wasn't that bad. Twid has ult, Ink Splash has beat. That's enough to push through a grab, and these bomb engages have always been promising.
Twin takes down Sino, that's big. Big shatter of his own from Suspect is able to put Hawkshaw onto the ground. They gotta kill this lamp, that's big. B98 falls, Stan falls as well. This is big. Somebody needs to kill the Baptiste on cart. Sorry, the Reaper on cart.
Yeah, I mean,
big stall for Wizard Beast there. That might be enough, both, do you think, for them to be able to
I hope so, but Wizard Beast is gonna die here. He gets a trade though. They were a bit greedy with that. It looked like a stagger, but it might have just been Wizard Beast evading them.
No, Nightshade takes second point. Nightshade takes Street Phase with a promising time bank. Honestly, a 5 minutes. Oh, Catalyst better strap in for this one. Autumn with a big dude getting up there. Huge pick. Sino gets taken out. The healers are zoned off. Somebody's got to look at him. Autumn sees him. Autumn's there to take down Rad. That's big. Bit by bit. The snowball effect, Bo. You called it. Autumn takes down. We're rolling into third pretty aggressively here. Suspect pins their backline. Sadfire's just casually walking this card in. Now, Wizard Beast is going to be able to touch. Wizard Beast, huge ult by Wizard Beast. They're able to take down the 2-on card, but there was a freeze invested as well. B98's low. Suspect hits a huge shatter. Window fire strikes 2. They're able to push this in. Hawkshot's there. He falls. Nightshade takes Kings. Nightshade takes Kings because they snowballed perfectly. They rotate ults perfectly. It was dominant. Catalyst looked really strong on their offense, but the defense, they got 1 or 2 good plays, but it just wasn't enough to stop the truck, the Mac truck that is Nightshade tonight. They came to play, and they are here for dominance, Boat, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean, right now my prediction's looking kind of bad. Sure, whatever. But Catalyst, I mean, they didn't get the same snowball effect that Nightshade had because they had the Bastion. The Bastion had to swap. He lost all his ult charge. They suddenly don't have any Mei ult charge. That's all I'm going to chalk it up to. Because, I mean, when you get that ult charge going and you just start rolling every fight because you have ults and you just go first, Twid bombing first in second point, just getting a pick, suddenly Hawkshaw doesn't want to grab. Suddenly the entire team needs to back up and they lose all their positional advantage that they wanted and had. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's Nightshade. They're kind of looking insane right now.
They're absolutely cracked out of their mind. Map 2 goes to Nightshade. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, right now the record 2-1 for Nightshade going into map number 3. But we are going to jump into a real quick intermission here. Catch us right after this break. 413 Esports Championship Series, Nightshade versus Catalyst. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be heading into map number 3 here. But before we do that, I want to take a quick moment just to bring everybody up to speed. 4-3 Championship Series brought to you by 413 Esports. If you're a gamer in Overwatch and you're constantly wondering what's the next step in my competitive life in Overwatch, I want to join a team. I hate having to play with all of these one tricks in ranked. I hate the ladder of Overwatch. I just want a team with a brain. 413 is the place for you. Head on over to 413esports.com, join our Discord, check out the merch, follow the Twitch, subscribe, hit us up on all of our socials. Vote. Honestly, man, you know what I feel? I feel like people are sleeping on 413.
Sleeping. Well, I mean, honestly, I do a good bit of sleeping. 413 is an incredible organization, but I mean, just in general, like, you know, every day-to-day life, I'm sleeping, I'm resting, I wake up, and I'm tired. I feel like I just woke up out of like a coma, and it's pretty brutal. And honestly, I don't like the taste of coffee. It's not my favorite. And even the people that I do know that like coffee, they put so much sugar in, it almost seems nasty.
That's me. I'm that guy.
I'm like, it just feels unhealthy, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
And then I start thinking, right, and I'm like, well, there's got to be a sugarless way to get caffeine in my daily morning routine.
Dude, there's got to be, right?
Well, who else but Rogue Energy, right? Rogue Energy, 413 Esports on Rogue Energy for 10% off your purchase. And they got a starter kit. They have caffeine. They have energy boosters. They have hydration boosters. They have a cookies and cream shake if you're just feeling yourself and you want something tasty. They're incredible. They have the caffeine that you need in an edible, tasty package with so many flavors. I can't even count them on my fingers.
You know what I'm gonna say, Bo? I gotta say this real quick. I put the challenge out to everybody here in the stream. 10 subs, gifted or not, we're giving away a Rogue Energy starter kit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If you get it, you're entered to the giveaway. That's all I'm gonna say. 10 subs, Rogue Energy starter kit giveaway. Comes with the shaker, comes with 5 flavors of your choice: strawberry kiwi, blue raspberry, cookies and cream. As Boat said, I count 3 there. There's at least 10.
At least 10. Probably at least. I think there's at least 20. I mean, it's been a minute since I haven't been able to taste everything. That would take probably months, just because of how much product you can get at a time. It's incredible.
Absolutely. Jumping real quick, back on track, back into Overwatch here. We're on Escort. We're on Route 66. Looks like we're going to see a bit of a dive variation coming up from the side of Catalyst and your classic brawl from the side of Nightshade. Nightshade's feeling themselves here. They got a little bit of a rhythm going. They made a couple substitutions. They're bringing out the big guns with Prism here on the Reaper. Catalyst, a little bit unorthodox with the double aerial, but the Sig Ball is going to be a good bit of disruption. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, this is a creative comp. I've seen Catalyst working on it before. I haven't seen it work yet. All that they need is a good ball engage, so that suddenly their Pharah Echo can just rain down from above.
Absolutely. They bring in Reluctance on this ball character he's kind of known for these days. Able to split that off. And just as I say that, he is there to take down Autumn. Cuddles immortality goes down to Sino there. Huge oppression from this double aerial. That's massive with the pocket from Midnight Mare as well. Wizard Beast takes down Ace Flash one by one. These are falling over. Reluctance is there to take down Suspect. Prism there to stall out the cart. This is going to be hard for Brawl. Well, people are all over the place with this composition that Catalyst is running. I don't know if Brawl is the answer.
As you say that, they're swapping. They have Kree and the Soldier. I was going to say Autumn has got to do so much in this comp. It's hardly fair. But now they're swapping up pretty unorthodox. They're going to have to throw away a lot of ult charge for this. just to be able to play the game. And instantly, Twid's out of mech, practically dead.
Shredded, but Autumn is there to take out Reluctance, which is big, but Wizard Beast takes down Twid as that trade. Both teams are down their tanks. Hawkshot takes down Suspect, but Prism's there to take down Red, and Autumn takes down Sun. Hawkshot takes down Prism. Trades are going in. Hawkshot's on card. Hawkshot's just chilling on card here. Nobody's pushing him. The healers are now pushing him, but he does have support with him. Are they able to do something? Reluctance is there. He swings in. Excuse me. Reluctance takes down X-Splash as well. It's just Twin tier 2. What a contest here.
Yeah, it looked promising for Nightshade, but when suddenly you only have supports on the card versus a Sigma, it's kind of rough for them. What are they gonna do?
Unfortunately, Suspect does get back to be able to solve this. Prism's back as well. This might be winnable. Autumn's back with his high noon as well. Twin with a massive stall for this as well, by the way. Prism takes down Sino. Reluctance takes down Suspect. Sino does get res, so he's back in this fight with Copy. That's massive. That's big. Reluctance takes down Prism. H-Splash, a little bit of an overall, but it's not a huge deal. I would take that with... I'll take that with 3.
Yeah, I mean, especially with this Copy still existing, Sino just gets to go deep and get the Honest Dagger. That was going to happen either way, but... I mean, Nightshade threw away their ult charge just to swap to a comp that could actually play the game, and now that they're on it, they have to really work and get their ults before Wizard Beast Barrage, and this Flux just gets to win a fight instantly.
Absolutely. As we were talking, very similar situation to what was happening on King's Row. Escort, same kind of deal. Very, very easy to fall into that snowball effect, unfortunately. Catalyst does have, Nightshade has the ult advantage. Somebody's got to do something. Prism with a big barrage, unfortunately, does get taken out by Sino. Big Flux coming in. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he catches anybody. Doesn't matter because he's got stunned anyways, but Wizard Beast is there to take down Autumn. Twid bombing up over the top, doesn't get anybody with him. X-Splash is there to res Autumn. Suspect takes down Hawkshot. Autumn takes down Wizard Beast. Reluctance is there to take out Cuddles. The Suspect takes down Midnight Mare. We're going back and forth here quite a bit. Looks like it is going inside of Nightshade. Autumn takes down Rad. This big Sino is the Lone Ranger. Hopefully he's able to maybe take down somebody. Oh, he's got to run. He's got to get out of here if he can.
Yeah, it feels like Prism on the Soldier, I think, is better than him on the Pharah. The Pharah was interesting, but it kind of just gets shut down by the Echo, because Echo is just that strong. But with Soldier, he gets to sit back, he gets to shoot, and just deal damage. Eventually, he'll kill something.
The double hit scan is a great swap by Nightshade, as you said. They're both able to try to do something. Just as I say that, Sino doesn't care that there's 2 hits in. He's still going to go in and kill your person. Reluctance goes deep with that minefield, does get shredded, but he is able to take down Cuddles. That's big. That's a big pick, but it's unfortunately not enough. Autumn invests the new to be able to take the Sino just to be sure. Midnight Mare falls as well. Autumn is popping off for his team consistently tonight. By the way, the DPS tonight on Nightshade, the team's in the backpack, man.
I mean, DPS, it feels good to be able to carry, and I have to agree. Autumn gets 3 there. He's basically gotten a 3K, a 4K, maybe sometimes even 5Ks, I think, on every map. He's popping off. I mean, he gets a little greedy. I mean, very greedy there.
He was a little bit tired, decided to go back to spawn, think about his decisions. Rad invests Transcendence there. Hawkshot is there to be able to take down X-Splash. Little bit of chaos here, but Rad does fall. Does that fall to mid? Sino on this monkey is huge with the primal. Wizard Beast invests, Wizard Beast does invest his barrage, able to take down Cuddles as well. Catalyst used a lot there.
Yeah, I don't know if that barrage is necessary, but at the same time, I feel like they think they're just gonna win it. He's gonna swap off the Pharah because of this enclosed area. That's my prediction, because yeah, he's walking back to spawn. So is everyone else. It looks like they're gonna swap something closer to Brawl.
Yeah, this double, absolutely. Great swaps though. This double bubble, or this double aerial doesn't really work for third. And as I'm saying that, Suspect is able to just take a nano and put Hawkshaw back into spawn to think about what he's done by challenging the main tank of Nightshade. but it is going to give Catalyst the time to kind of restabilize, get their things together here. I'm assuming the tanks are going to swap after these ults, but going into this, all we have are these tank ults. Hawkshaw's got to go big with this Flux, and hopefully Reluctance can get into the backline with this. Cuddles is there to take down Sino. Flux is big, but not enough to clean up. Reluctance, huge minefield right in the middle of the team. Suspect shredding his shield with this minefield, but Wizard Beast takes down Prism, and Reluctance takes down Ink Splash. Autumn takes down Reluctance. This man is absolutely shredding Big Nano onto the Reinhardt. That's scary. You better back up, because he's coming. Autumn takes down Midnight Mare as they're peeling out here. We do see Reluctance swap over to the D.Va here as they're stabilizing. Hawkshaw still on this Sigma. Looks like he may be going back to swap. I believe that he is. Hopefully to something closer to a Reinhardt. You need to be able to mirror that. Yeah, there we go. We do see the Reinhardt come out. Unfortunately, these, the tank ults were invested, but Catalyst now has 60 seconds and all they have is a high noon, so Sino's gotta go big with this. Sino takes down Prism, doesn't need the high noon yet. Huge picks, Hawkshot takes down Suspect. These are big. Autumn, big noon, gets stunned out of it, unfortunately. Wizard Beast takes down Cuddles. These are great picks coming out for the side of Catalyst. Sino takes down Ink Splash. Sino also takes down Autumn. Sino has a nasty Kree in and of himself here. Twid, unfortunately, gets booped out. Possibly gonna get staggered here. No, Wizard Beast does take him out. Big Shatter, unfortunately, doesn't catch anybody.
Shatter definitely looked like it should have caught Rad, or at least Hawkshaw, but it hits nothing. And now Nightshade is full stall mode. They have no ult. They're just coming out as quickly as possible, trying to get the smallest amount of time bank possible for Catalyst.
Nightshade's able, at the very least, they're going to push overtime, but if they're able to somehow pull this off, Catalyst invested everything there. Catalyst invested everything there. Both they do have the Shatter come up here. Beak comes online, Shatter comes online as well. Prism, unfortunately, the Hero Blossom isn't going to work today, my friend. Twid is 89% the bomb, but gets demacked. Suspect spinning to win, trying to hold on to this, and Catalyst pushes in. No time on the clock, but all that matters is that they got it the full way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match.
Yeah, I mean, that final fight where they were actually on Brawl, it felt like just one fight, honestly. It just took so long to actually get there, and I think that's why it's overtime, because they had to spend, like, this transition from second to third point just took forever. They swapped DPS, they swapped supports, and then they lost the fight, so they couldn't use tank ults. Then they used tank ults, and they still have to walk back to spawn and swap it. It just took way too long, and they didn't get any real cart push off of it. So it kind of feels like it would have been better to just throw away the ults and get to the brawl faster and do what you want to do. I mean, maybe they would have had a little bit more time. They capped 3 points, which is all that you need to score though.
Absolutely. To say that these fights have been scrappy and messy all night tonight would be the understatement of the century. I'm not really sure when one fight ends and the next one starts. Everything has just become a blur. We're gonna see what Nightshade can do on this offense. Hopefully they're able to cap it with time just for the time bank. But we're gonna see Catalyst be a few sneaky boys here, pushing up into the train, going for a close hold. Sino has the Mercy Pocket on the high ground. We are going to see a bit of a brawl come out.
Oh, they get scattered.
Huge sonar immediately from Prism. Gigantic. It doesn't look like Catalyst is going to opt to back out, though. They are going to commit to this engage spot. They do lamp early, however. Both teams lamping early here. Both teams get their lamps immediately by the mirror McCree. Hawkshot does fall to Suspect, though. These are big picks. Suspect was able to take down Rad as well. Big picks coming out from the main tank at Nightshade. Wizard Beast falls. Now it's really just a game of how long can Reluctance stay on cart and stay alive. The answer is not very long as he falls to Cuddles. And it looks like Midnight Mare does get taken out, but Sino does escape with their life. Nightshade able to take that, I mean, rather convincingly and in pretty quick fashion.
Yeah, I mean, that close hold feels bad, but they get to, Catalyst gets to come back, fight again, but they have to push through chokes. It's like Nightshade is suddenly on defense here.
Absolutely, and just as you say that, Rad is there to take down Suspect. Twin gets demacked as well. These are huge picks. Where was the rest of the team? It looked like the tanks were a little bit too far forward there because the rest of their team was just pushing cart. I mean, Inkslash gets taken out, Autumn gets taken out. Oh, wow. Cuddles gets taken out by Reluctance as well. Huge picks from Reluctance there, but it looks like the tanks of Nightshade were a little bit too greedy with their positioning and had, I mean, virtually no follow-up.
Yeah, it looked like Cuddles wasn't really ready for Suspect's aggression. Cuddles missed the immortality field because it was just like a quick jump up to last second try to save him because Cuddles was on cart.
Yeah, unfortunate. Suspect is in here. Big shatter from Suspect, but we do have Bob onto Bob in the middle of everything. Twin with a big bomb coming over the top. Twin kills 2 and gets the layup. This might go the way of Nightshade. Prism's there to take down Wizard Beast. Final takes down Prism. Twin going huge for his team. Takes down Reluctant Beast Beck. Autumn takes down Sino. Twin, get this baby diva. Frag him. Attaboy. Showing who the dominant diva is with a big 2K bomb to start that off. If they keep 3 on here, yeah, it doesn't look like Catalyst is going to opt to touch. Mainly because I don't think they can. We push into first phase here, 4-minute time bank.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Nightshade just has a better brawl because they don't have the Ashe. If Sina's able to pop off and get value, sure, they're going to win every fight. But as soon as Suspect can close the distance with his team there, like Prism next to him, they're just going to win the brawl 9 times out of 10. And that's enough to just be able to win fights every once in a while. All they got to do is path correctly.
Absolutely. Twin scouting huge information for his team on this off angle. Prism already down both of his Reaper cooldowns, unfortunately. This is going to be scrappy. We have a lot of ults online here, Bo. We have Reluctance Bomb coming over the top right out of the gate. Oh my god, the bomb shatter kills 3. Hawkshaw, you absolute animal. And he kills Suspect just for good measure. This, oh my god!
I mean, I think that Reluctance kind of showed his own dominance. He's not just going to get sat down by Twig. But, I mean, Catalyst is already having to take a very awkward fight because they push so deep trying to get a Twid stagger. But Nightshade has no DPS at all. It's just Suspect doing all the damage for his team.
Does get the pin though. Hawkshaw fall in half. Unfortunately gets fragged. Yeah, they tried to get the Twin stagger, and it looks like they're still going to be able to a degree, but Cuddles is there on where it does get taken out by Wizard Beast. Hawkshaw almost has another shatter as well. I mean, like that fight just happened, and Hawkshaw's 80%. We have both DPS ults on the side of Catalyst. Rad has his window. Nightshade there coming up on 5 ults total. Hopefully they're able to do something with this because we're down to 2 minutes. Nightshade coming out quick here, able to push right past the big bomb coming in. Unfortunately, doesn't get anybody. Suspect with a huge shatter. Oh my god, everybody's on their back. Cuddles gets taken out by Reluctance, but Twin's there to take down Reluctance, and Midnight Bear does in the back line. It's a team kill. It's a full team wipe. We have 3 on cart. I don't know. Suspect unfortunately does miss the charge. It does look like Catalyst is going to be able to opt for another touch. They're grouping up here quickly. Prism, he's a sneaky boy with his Blossom.
On in the back line, but it doesn't matter because Wizard Beast just safe flash.
Autumn's there. Oh, but this is going the side of Nightshade. This is big. Bob's on the high ground, but he doesn't have LOS on anybody, and Nightshade just walks this in.
Yeah, Nightshade took a very good fight where they just had perfect cart push to the point where Sino and his Mercy Pocket on with Mare were way too late. They just weren't in the fight. So as Hawkshaw and Reluctance dropped, it didn't matter that they invested their ults or that Prism's Death Blossom got canceled because they were fighting 4v6.
Catalyst is defending and almost just switched up their entire lineup with 2 minutes and 20 seconds. They have no ults. I mean, Nightshade's going into this with 2 ults. Unfortunately, Suspect decides to donate his shatter to the shield. That's okay, though. Inksplash is coming up on B. Excuse me. Inksplash does use her beat there. Autumn is there to take down. Autumn's there to take down Hawkshaw. Absolutely gigantic pick coming out. Cuddles there to take down Rad. This is big. Prism's there to take down Wizard Beast 1 by 1. One by one, Catalyst is falling over. Reluctance opting to stall for as long as they can. Twin bombs right-hand side. Is able to get a lot of the shield health out there. Oh my god, Suspect gets a big pin. Autumn's on the high ground with this noon. Wizard Beast is there with his ult. Unfortunately, doesn't get anybody. And Nightshade pushes in here with time on the clock. We have 2.5 minutes to the 1 minute time bank. Nightshade with the slight advantage here. Let's see what happens, Bo. I don't know what's gonna happen here, man.
I mean, I want to point out your predictions are looking a little bit better than mine. Even coming down to fight by fight, you said Catalyst swapped up their entire lineup and had like 30% on ults, like total. Like across all 6 members, you added up, you get like 30%. It was nothing. So Nightshade was kind of just able to take third with their ults, with their beat, with their shatter, even though they donated it. I mean, 50 shield damage ain't bad when Catalyst is absolutely nothing.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the hard part. When you swap your entire composition on third with that small of a time bank, if you're gonna swap, you gotta switch to things that are gonna get ults quick in scrappy fights and force said scrappy fights. If you don't, you just fall over there. Right? Nightshade is setting up here, 2.5 minutes. They're comfortable. Catalyst has 60 seconds here to push the cart as far as they can. If Nightshade plays this right, they're going to be able to burn the time bank, force a single fight, and just roll and just cap this, and then do the complete same thing to Catalyst when they're going out. Now, Catalyst coming out again on this double aerial. We're going to see Hawk on the Zarya versus his Sigma before. Wizard Beast, big Pharah plays right out of the gate. Big oppression early on. Reluctance just swinging around as this ball, causing the disruption that Hammond is known for. Prism gets taken out early here by Sino, unfortunately. Reluctance there to take down Mercy to prevent any kind of res. Autumn does take down Reluctance, but it might not be enough. But the rest of the front line is here. Sino takes down Autumn. Sino takes down Cuddles. Brad takes down Suspect as well. 15 seconds. Twid is here, scrapping onto the side. His best bet is to try to contest the card, but he does get taken out. Not sure if Nightshade is going to opt to try to stop the card here or go for an early fight. My guess is by the swap to Monkey, we're going to try to stop it at first to jump up and over here. We have both DPS ults about 30% away for Catalyst. Suspect already in, very little follow-up, unfortunately. It just gets shredded as he falls into the middle of them. Nobody's there to stop the res, though. Ink Splash brings Suspect back online. We're 6v6. Wizard Beast takes down Prism. Just as I say that, we're 6v5. Autumn, big noon of his own, takes down 2. This man, the team's in the backpack, Autumn. Where are you going to take him? Is it going to be a victory? He takes down Hawkshot. It might be a full hold here. Sino takes down Suspect, though. Gets slept. Immediately awoken. Autumn takes down Reluctance. Autumn is killing the entire team.
He's just sitting on high ground. He's sitting on flanks. He gets the high noon to take out the Pharah Mercy was enough to just allow him to do whatever he wanted. And
Bo, Autumn killed everybody. Prism got 1 kill.
I mean, that sounds about right.
Oh my god! This man is an animal! No one can stop him!
Initiating match.
But, you know, I believe in Catalyst. First point, they got it pretty far. I mean, almost capping first is, it's pretty good. Because they can take a fight exactly where Nightshade took it, and then they can take a fight exactly where Nightshade took it again, but like 1 meter difference. All they gotta do is win for 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's enough to build ults, especially on defense. I believe. I don't like the bash. I don't. Okay. They like the bash.
It worked on Kings. It worked on
did.
Kings.
And that was attack, which is noticeably different than Bastion on defense.
They're gonna opt for the Bastion, I would assume, just for pure shield break pressure. If Suspect shield is down, he can't block any kind of incoming shots from Sino. Sino gets a day at the shooting range. But Nightshade has 2.5 minutes to cap first. On paper, lots of time. But that time bank can be shredded very, very, very quickly. We're gonna see what happens. Both teams coming out on a variation of Brawl. Wizard Beast is full sending onto this Bastion. Gotta have faith. Double shield Bastion in the ranked ladder. Definitely trash to play against in an actual match. We're gonna see what happens here.
Yeah, I don't like where the Bastion's set up now because all that Nightshade needs to do is hug the wall, and he can't shoot anyone, and he's gonna have to reposition, which is the last thing you want to do when you're set up Bastion.
Squid was in a very aggressive position there, but Suspect is able to be there to save his off tank. The more Wizard Beast decides to rotate into a position and figure out where he's going to be, the more likely he is to die. But as I say that, he is there to take down Suspect, and Squid kills 2 of his own. Prism takes down Wizard Beast though, and Auto takes down Reluctant. X-Splash kills Hawkshot. Sino's the only one left on card. Gets slapped. Somebody needs to help this Ana. Never mind. Cuddles is there to take out Sino by themselves. Autumn is there to take down Red. Nightshade's pushing this in. We have a minute and a half. This is going to be one fight territory. We're seeing swaps from the side. We're seeing swaps from the side of Catalyst. Reluctance is there, 75% to this Rhino. They have to know where he is. They have to know where Reluctance is.
He's on a big flank, just trying to shut down Autumn, but he leaves them. High Noon is
takes down Hawkshot. Autumn's there to take down Sino. Midnight Mare falls to the Lucio. Reluctance. Nightshade takes it. Nightshade takes it, and I gotta say, it's kind of on the back of Autumn.
Yeah. I mean,
just as we say that.
Seeing a big, maybe High Noon play, but for the most part, it's just, this Pharmercy takes him out. He doesn't have to worry about him anymore, so he gets to do whatever the heck he wants.
Just absolutely shreds. The boot by... Oh my god, the boop into the shot on the Zarya. He's being displaced and still killing everything. This man is an animal. Boat. No one stopped him.
No, not really.
No one stopped him the whole time. This man was uncontested on high ground and killed everything over and over and over again. Without fail. And no one did anything about him. I mean, Autumn's having a day at the shooting range, taking out your entire team. Nobody goes after him. If you just let a McCree sit on the high ground, he will kill you. And Autumn just proved that point. So, I mean, we have to have a conversation about MVP, but I feel like our conversation's already happened.
Yeah, I mean, Autumn was basically playing Kovacs, which
it's got to be Autumn.
It's the 3Ks, even the 2Ks, just being able to put in more than he's worth. Killing 2 on Catalyst, basically every fight it felt like. And I mean, the flanking Kree, the high ground Kree, and then just being able to put in so much work.
He tore through this team almost single-handedly. Now, was he enabled by the rest of his team? Absolutely. But there was many times where his team was down and Autumn decides to strap on his big boy pants and kill 3 to turn the tide in favor of Nightshade. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we got to get him in here, Bo.
Yeah. Let's just check that he's ready. Make sure that he's not in the middle of popping off, saying thanks to his team for supporting him, making space, etc. And then we can get him in here and talk with him. Talk with the man who's been working. I can see Mitsuha, aka Kana, in the chat, talking a bunch. It feels like he's been working with Autumn. And he's excited for this one.
Absolutely excited. There's no better feeling than watching your friend pop off, than watching them go into a match that clearly had a lot of anticipation behind it and seeing them show up. There's no better feeling. So there's a lot of Autumn support in the chat. There's a lot of hype for the man himself. But let's I mean,
there's not much more to talk about.
Yeah,
we just gotta get him in here.
We got bring him in here.
There he is. The man.
Hey guys.
The man, the myth, the legend. My friend, first and foremost, congratulations on a huge victory over Catalyst. Honestly, I was losing my mind watching you just eviscerate their team over and over and over again. What was going on through these fights? What did you acknowledge the fact that you were uncontested on the high ground and just killing everything, or you just noticed that your health wasn't going down, so you were just going to keep firing away?
I think I have to give a shout out to our supports. I think I was enabled because I was getting constant healing, which let me live, which let me pop off. So it's huge thanks to them.
The modesty of this man, I love it, and recognizing where his bread and butter is with the support pocket, absolutely huge. Did all the preparation? Well, obviously the preparation paid off. Were you ready for what Catalyst had to throw at you? Were you guys surprised by anything?
No, I mean we actually knew they were gonna go Sebastian. I think it was kind of 5-head, and we practiced a lot. We had some pretty tough scrims, but we kept our head up. We did a pre-scrim, we did pretty well, and just, whatever happened in this game, we just move on. If we win, that's it.
I love it. I love it. Bo, do you have anything to say to the man?
If I may ask, how do you know they're gonna go Bastion? It wasn't even Stim Bastion, it was just Bastion. How do you even read
those
that?
5-head VOD reviews come in handy,
Okay. The Catalyst, they thought they were being tricky, but obviously not. Not enough, at least. The Bastion. I mean, obviously it shocks me because I'm not the one prepping for this, but I mean, congrats for reading it and outplaying it.
Gigantic. Autumn, get back in there, celebrate with your team. Job well done, my friend. Well done.
Appreciate it, guys. Good job on the casting.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night.
You too.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, another OCS match brought to a dramatic close. Nightshade able to pull this one off. Absolute dominance over Catalyst. I knew it right from the start. Boat wants to be able to jump on the bandwagon. I'll let you on, buddy. It's okay. Everybody's wrong at least once in their life. You can come on over to the Nightshade trade because honestly, they shredded. Absolutely insane. Big win tonight for Nightshade, moving them up in the standings, right? Their overall win-loss record definitely improving for the better. Not 100% sure where they move into the standings. I believe it's up to around number 2 now that Nightshade gets in there. Proving themselves, I feel, at the end of the day. Now, the Rogue Energy Power Rankings next time may not agree with me, but proving that they're a little bit better than an A-tier team.
Maybe. I mean, have we seen them? Actually, we have seen them. I mean, I don't remember the match results. If production figures it out by the end of my ramble, it might be able to clear things up. But Nightshade did show that they are very strong. I mean, number 2 right now, a little bit skewed because of the first match of the week. You gotta wait till the end of the week, Winsy. Come on, don't get overzealous. But yeah, 4-1, map differential of 5. That 3-0 really just boosted them. They've looked A tier, but they haven't looked dominant until now, showing that they can just crush Catalyst.
Absolutely shredded. Well said, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude our broadcast tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out, for following, for chatting, for showing this support. Make sure we head on over to 4on3esports.com to be able to see the standings, to be able to see everything to do with this tournament. Join us, Discord, take that next step in your competitive Overwatch environment, in your experience, just in general. If you're ever looking for the opposite of sleep, head on over, Rogue Energy, get that 4-on-3 Esports for 10% off. Ultimate Comfort, Secret Lab. Thank you so much. My name is Winsy. I was joined tonight by SS Boat Name. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic evening.